Well, they may not say bad words.
Here's my thing with customers. If they're saying bad words and they're being mean to you, I would kick them out of the store and disinvite them. Because I have two feelings about it. Number one, again, if I don't ever yell at you or call you a name, why should a customer? No one deserves to be that way.
Well, I mean, when they say, like, just bag the grocery or I said I wanted double bag, I mean, I'm still in the process of handing them their money.
Here's the deal with that. If that's what they're saying, they pay our paychecks. They're doing the shopping. We work for them. Okay, so just like I give you an example, I just pay people I did a lot of work at my house. And I tell them, you're not working at a certain pace that we need you to do, and they kind of look at me and they don't get happy. They're not happy. I also don't feel. I think that they're kind of overcharging me because they're not working as fast and then take extra breaks. But that's going to be directly out of my pocket. And they don't like it, but I tell them, you know what? You could have fixed my flow in one day. You didn't need to take the rate. So let's figure out the payment.
No, I mean, I'm professional. I'm nice to them anyway. I mean,
I'm the person. Now, if you would have taken cussing at me, then you know what? You're done. I'm going to get someone else to get the phone. And you know what? We can go to court over this if you like it. I'm going to win this. But because, and yet he said, you know what? And he explained to me why this took long. And he said, you know what? Maybe we could have done it a little bit quicker. I'm going to take $200 off. And we came to an agreement, and my phone was fixed, and we were good. But the reason I had that conversation with him, and the reason he didn't yell back at me and get mad, because I'm paying him. I hold the power. I'm paying him. So if a customer comes in and says, I need double bag, and you give
no, she didn't say I need double bag. She didn't say it like that.
And let's say you give the example when someone walks up, and one thing I know sometimes the funny gets frustrated with me at is 99.9% of the time I fight with the customer. Even if it's a key, and Jackie's mad at the customer.
No, I'm very professional with him. I smile and everything at him. The customer behind him looks at him and say, boy, was she a so-and-so. And I mean, I just keep my composure. It don't bother me because that's her.
When I have a customer that has told me to drop dead, now do you think that's right? Because you know how I am with customer. That's my job. And he came in on Saturday, came through my line. I am not going to ring this man up because he shouldn't have said what he said to me. So I had Michelle get me out and I got her out. I asked her nicely, can you please? That can happen too if I'm right there and you don't somebody else.
Well, I didn't know I could tell somebody get me out because, I mean, I just try to maintain my composure with them. And, I mean, because the customer behind them still, if you can see a person that's got a bad attitude or, something evil about them,
So, but that's the one thing that we direct. The last thing is and this is where we talk about, respect. Okay, so on and so forth. And I don't know the respect levels that we have with your peers.
I mean, I think Jackie's a very beautiful person. I really do love Miss Jackie. She may not think so, but I really do because she is kind to me. Most of the time, she always, I can say she's kind to me. But I get disturbed when the schedule starts doing that, and I'm not asked. Because when I worked for Kroger, I was at them with them 2 years. If they needed me on a day that I said I wasn't available, they would call me and say, can you do it? We really need you. If it's even at the last minute, because I live so close. If y'all call me at the last minute, I would come.
Here's something that I want you to, either challenge you to think about or, whatever it is. We've worked with your schedule 15 out of 16 weeks, 96% of the time. And when we talk about respect levels, okay, first of all, I'm concerned about the comment that you say I don't care about Laura.
I didn't say I didn't care about Laura. I said her schedule, however y'all got y'all arranged, is really between you and her. That's what I was saying. I wasn't saying I don't care about Laura. I didn't say that.
But when we talk about the respect levels, and you're saying, I don't know if you guys respect me, when we're going to schedule 15 out of 16 weeks, and we schedule you on a Wednesday, I think that's all that happened, is one day you said...
No, it was twice. I didn't say nothing the first time.
Twice. Okay, so we're still over 90%. So we do it once or twice in the course of a year. But the other times, we're 100%. And you come up here, I don't know what happened on the sales floor. I wasn't there. I'm sure I could pull video if I wanted to. But you say, can I talk to you? And you come up here and you're pretty angry over it.
No, I'm not angry. I'm a little emotional over it. I'm not angry. I'm not, going around. I mean...
respect. Do you respect us?
I'm bringing a video camera next time.
Is when, if I needed, a day off, and I need every Friday off. And Michael says, no, Billy, that's fine. It's your store. Do what you need to do. And then Donna's coming in. I'm getting key report. And he says, you know, he puts me on the schedule. They send us our schedules, and I have it down as a work day. You're going to call and say, well, Mike, you're not listening to me.
You cannot schedule me on Friday or Saturday, period. Okay? Wednesday and I will not come. Okay? I'm serious.
I can.
Okay? All right. I'm saying you cannot.
It's legally, and you can go and if you like, you can talk to the union. I think you kind of work for the union or something like that.
Okay.
Contractually, absolutely I can. Now, is it the right thing to do? That's why I try to get people kind of off the
No, because
the right thing to do.
Remember, I told you I do need you, Sylvia.
She asked me and I did it.
And I
She
said,
right.
I'm going to need you on whatever
A
you need.
request for availability is just that. It's a request. And I think...
No, I have another job. Okay? So you can't, you're not paying all of my bills. So you can't just take away from me like that. You don't own me like that. You don't own me like a piece of property.
My concern is...
I came in with availability schedule, and that's what I have. And outside of that, I'm willing to work with y'all if you ask me respectfully, but when you tell me, well, no, yes, I can take your time and do what I want to with it, then you starting to hold me as a captive or a slave. You're not giving me the freedom to have a life outside of here.
Here's the challenge, too, is like I said, in 90% of the time, and this is the challenge that I would give to you. One thing doesn't go by, and one thing lost 16 weeks.
No, well, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that other comment you just made, those kind of comments. You know, they make me worried about what kind of company I'm working for. I mean, when you tell people I can schedule you any time of the day or night, I can make you clean the toilets if I want to.
No, but you're saying I'm not allowed to. I'm just explaining you the rules, and if you like to get the rules and regulations.
Yeah, well, then maybe I don't understand what kind of because I've talked to people before who worked with Ralph, and they told me they felt like their soul was being drained out with this company.
And your job